Hope FM with Big Daddy Weave. Good morning, 7:32, and I've got Rick Surrency in this morning from the Putnam County School District. Good morning.
Good morning, Robin.
So you had a board meeting yesterday, and you want to update our listeners about some of the great things going on in the Putnam County school system.
Yes, we always start our board meetings off with human interest stories or presentations, which kind of sets the tone for the meeting, I think. But yesterday we actually honored a couple of people in our district that was kind of neat. First of all, we honored one of our employees, Jay Torres, who's a teacher at Aquila, and he actually took it upon himself to organize an effort to collect food items and other necessities for the people in Puerto Rico. And I believe he's actually a native of Puerto Rico and has many family members there. And he just told the story about how many of the people have contacted him and to say just how desperate the situation is there. But he actually gathered like over a truckload of donations, and he used one of our county vehicles to actually haul the materials to Tampa, and I think they put it on a trailer or a container and shipped it to Puerto Rico. So it was pretty heartfelt, on what he's doing to aid the people in Puerto Rico. And it's just, I know it's not even touching the surface, but we did want to salute him yesterday.
Well, that's wonderful. I know there's a lot of people wanting to do something and helping out in those ways, and that's wonderful for him to spearhead that.
And if anybody wants to make a donation, or he said they're even taking like Walmart cards or anything like that just so they can buy things in Puerto Rico. But he's continuing that effort. So if you have anything you want to donate or you want to reach out to him, if you just contact us at the district office, we'll make sure we put you in contact with him.
All right, that sounds great. Well, that's a wonderful way to start off a board meeting when you've got somebody to honor because of the work that they're doing.
Yeah, and also we honored a young man, Jedediah St. Meyer. He's a young man that goes to Miller Middle School. And back in the summer, come to find out he was a local hero. He actually saved his family from a house fire. And through all the training that we provide through Fire Prevention Week and preparedness, he actually woke up one morning and there was smoke in the house, and he did what he was taught to do. He actually crawled on the floor and made sure all the people were out of the rooms, and then he notified his family that the house was on fire. And so we honored him yesterday. Fire Chief Gedris from Putnam County actually told the story, and we presented him a certificate. And what a neat way to see how our young kids respond to training and how they actually reach outside and help others, especially their family.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, definitely a great way to start off a meeting. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more about something that folks have been talking about, and that is the insurance issue. But right now it's Matt Marr on 91.3 Hope FM. And in the studio with me this morning, our Superintendent of Schools, Rick Surrency. And a lot of folks have been talking about the insurance issue because you have a lot of employees in the school district.
Yes,
and
we do.
That's been a big topic, and that was discussed at the school board meeting yesterday.
Actually, our school board voted on the recommendation from our insurance committee first of all, to remain with United Healthcare, but they also looked at the new rates and the new plans. And the plans have changed somewhat, and there are some increases in premiums. Which is, with insurance, you can kind of expect that every year. But I would just encourage employees to, you should be getting information about the new plans. And they've actually created a new plan, an additional plan this year, which is like a new health savings account addition to, which is supposed to be able to add more employees. So you'll be getting information here the next few days. And the main thing I would encourage you to do is just make sure you study those plans, make sure you pick the one that's best for your families, and there will be an open enrollment period, I believe, starting in November, which is normally the month that we do that each year. So, but it was resolved just yesterday. Our school board voted on that, and they should be getting that information very soon.
All right, so some other things of interest, being able to make up some of the days lost during the hurricane. I know yesterday was supposed to be a day off for students because of like a teacher work day or something. So, so they didn't get that. They had to make that up. And then the bigger one that people are talking about is students are not going to get out on that Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yes, November 22nd, which is supposed to be a student holiday and teacher holiday. That's one of the days that was built into our calendar for a makeup day. And I believe the next one was like January the 9th, which would be after Christmas. But those days are built in, and we're trying to get all that done before the first semester.
And thankfully, most years we don't have to deal with that. But this year we just had extenuating circumstances.
You live
with
in
that
Florida
hurricane.
and you deal with hurricanes, and you live up north, you deal with snow, so that's kind of what we have to deal with. But the state requires us to have so many hours of instruction. So our calendar committee, in their wisdom, built these days in, which is great. So.
Well, another positive thing that's going on this week, Palatka High School celebrating their homecoming. They've got their homecoming game this Friday night, so that's a fun and exciting time for the students.
Absolutely. Homecoming's a fun time. If you're in high school, that's the top time of the year. And homecoming parade, 5 o'clock Thursday downtown, so make sure you come out and see that. Want to give a little shout out also. Crescent City High in the newspaper today is in the top 5 in the state in their class for football. I believe they have a 5-1 record. So congratulations to Coach Williams and his staff for a good year down at Crescent City.
All right, always good to have some exciting things to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming in to keep us up to date. And of course, if you want to know what else is going on in the school district, their website is updated all the time, putnamschools.org. And you also have a really good Facebook page with all sorts of good stuff.
It rocks, yeah, so tune in.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in, and we appreciate the update.
Thanks, Robin. Always good to be here.